Take your hands up! So I told our server, I was like, okay, can you give me her IG? Like, give me her Instagram. I'll message her.
From the girlfriend of a YouTuber blocking him after he was made public.
What the f? She instantly hung up in my face and blocked me, bro.
To a girl who was discovered hooking up with someone else on YouTube.
Take your hands up!
The first of these 7 most unfaithful YouTuber girlfriends is Jasmine, who was presented by her boyfriend, Broadus, on the 12th of March, 2023, stating that he had met her while she was working as a hostess at Faye's birthday dinner.
Faye's rug, obviously, it was his birthday. So me and him and a bunch of our family and friends, we all went out to dinner.
Go to the restaurant, right?
So we get to the restaurant, and you know how at a restaurant, like before you sit at your table, there's like a hostess at the front.
So right when you walk in, who do you see?
Right when I walk into the restaurant, I see this girl right here.
It was love at first sight, Broadus said. At first glance, he believed Jasmine to be the most attractive female he had ever laid eyes on.
My jaw literally dropped. I was like, bro, Dennis, look at her. Look at her. Like my jaw, I was like drooling.
And began chasing her right away.
So I told our server, I was like, okay, can you give me her IG? Like, give me her Instagram. I'll message her.
Jasmine, however, read his messages, but showed little interest in them.
She sees it. It says seen. So I'm like, okay, cool. Waiting for a reply. Waiting. Don't touch me right now. I get no reply. Another message.
You've already slided in with something.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, what would be so bad if I just sent a second message? So I send a second message the next morning. It says seen. Again, she sees the message and I get no reply.
And then asserted that she thought he was a player, therefore she avoided him.
So you thought me sending you messages was pretty much just me telling you like, I just want to hook up.
Fans expressed their admiration for their relationship in comments, saying, "Y'all better not ruin this relationship for him. He actually looks happy with this girl, and I know it took a lot of courage to record this." However, Jasmine refused to do that since she was busy hooking up with a coworker who did not even speak English while she was dating Broadus, and it was obvious that she did not care about Broadus. Jasmine had been cheating on him with her ex, according to one of her coworkers, and Broadus found out in February 2024.
And apparently it was the person that Jasmine has been cheating on me with, her ex-boyfriend. He has a new girl, and this new girl called me. His new girl called me at like 3 a.m. Keep in mind, I had no idea about any of this. She calls me 3 a.m. Hey, Brandon, I'm so-and-so, I'm blank's girlfriend, and there's just a lot of things I have to tell you about. I've been holding them in. I didn't want to tell you in the beginning because I didn't want to be messy. I didn't want to get in between yours and Jasmine's relationship, but I knew that she was doing this and that. I just didn't want to tell you this because, I don't want to get involved. But then she goes, but what Jasmine did tonight, it was the last straw. It was too far, so I need to call you.
The infidelity had persisted for more than half a year. The fact that the man she was seeing already had a girlfriend made matters worse. Despite being aware of this, Jasmine continued to see him.
Her going to his fucking work to try to see him while he has a woman, he's in a relationship. So not only did she cheat on me, but this fucking homewrecker tried to ruin another like what kind of fucking heartless ass fucking homewrecker? Like, holy shit, this guy's in a fucking relationship.
And after Broadus came clean about Jasmine's infidelity, things would only get worse.
I think this is when she would go cheat on me, is when because she goes to school 2 days a week, and she would tell me like, hey babe, my house is closer to my school, so I'm gonna go spend the night at my house the days before I got school. So she would go home 2 times a week, and I wouldn't question it. Like, yeah, you're in school, educated fucking princess, go do your thing, go sleep at home. Little did I know where the fuck she was going.
Broadus since disclosed that Jasmine was messaging the man using her sister's Instagram account.
Jasmine sends her ex a DM, and she uses her sister's Instagram account because I never went through Jasmine's phone. I'm not that type of person. I don't go through people's phones. You're just setting yourself up for a disaster if you go through people's phones. But maybe she thought I'd go through her phone, so she used to use her sister's Instagram to contact her ex so that I would never see it in case I ever went through her Instagram. So she used to use her sister's. So for sisters in this live, because I've done a lot for you too.
Jasmine canceled her Instagram account the day after everything was made public, erasing her 130,000 followers.
She deletes her whole Instagram account because she was getting a shit ton of hate.
However, rather than vanishing in silence, she accused Brodus of physical assault on TikTok.
They crashed the car, told me to kill myself, dropped me off on the side of the road. I've had proof. I have pictures of me bleeding. I have literally been physically and verbally abused multiple times throughout my entire relationship. This is everything I would deal with all the time.
Pick her up. I went out of my way to text her saying, come over. I went out of my way
This
to
is
tell
just
her
some
I
things
wanna
that were
see her.
left on my body.
And this is what the I get. It's me being turned around not even 5 minutes off the freeway.
Taking the hate for him. I didn't want to be on YouTube. I didn't want to film. He forced me to.
Did I not apologize?
After what?
At least I do. You don't.
After what?
This is a daily thing. Why did I get back? Because he would literally force me against my will. He would say, if you don't get back to me, I'm going to go expose you. I'm going to go expose you. I'm going to go expose you. For what? For like literally things that aren't even true.
For all that is denied.
I'm bit Jasmine. Okay, you guys know Booker. He gets super excited, super playful. Fucking look at this. He's just fucking whatever. He's a hyper ass dog. So one time he bit Jasmine. He bit her on her thigh. She was like bleeding. And then whatever, bro. She sent me texts like, "Oh, I can't believe your dog bit me." Whatever. I wasn't mad. I was like, damn, yeah, I feel bad. You know, my dog fucking bit her. But then yesterday, she posted stories of that cut and her bleeding and said that I physically abused her. And thank God I had the text from her where she said, oh, I'm bleeding, your dog bit me, whatever. Because if I didn't have those texts, this bitch tried to fucking ruin my life.
He further disclosed that the accusations were premeditated.
And I'm thinking to myself, what kind of pre-planned, like, who records? She used to record shit from months ago behind my back. I didn't even know she had a second phone. And now it all makes sense. She was fucking cheating on me. So she used to try to make me mad and record me in anger so that if she ever got caught up for cheating, this was her plan. I got exposed for cheating. So instead of owning up and taking accountability, I'm just going to post Brandon yell at me. But it's crazy because in those phone calls, she would talk super calm and she would like say things to make me more angry, to make my blood boil, just so she could have better content, just so she could have better recordings. And I never knew.
After jumping in, Brodus' companion started chasing after Jasmine.
I'm not gonna cover for a fucking cheater.
I saw how with Brodus, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Fuck that bitch, Brodus. Listen, Brandon, you gotta just keep the energy, bro. All 2024. Fuck that bitch, bro. That bitch is a disgusting, dirty whore, and she deserves to. Oh.
After all of that, Jasmine continued to cheat, lie, gaslight, and even publicly accuse Brodus of abuse, which may have led to his imprisonment.
People really go through. People get sent to jail for that. People have lifelong trauma.
Nevertheless, he brought her back. In a recent Twitch livestream, he addressed hateful remarks about reconciling with her. Although he did not explicitly affirm it, it was clear from his tone and body language.
I lie when I say that the hate that I'm getting right now doesn't get to me. It really gets to me. It does. Obviously, getting hate for a decision that I'm making in my personal love life. If I am getting hate, let it be for something wrong that I did, a decision in my own personal human love life, you know? Because everybody goes through ups and downs. There's a lot of people saying you are doing something wrong, you're back with this, and that.
After a fan saw them together in the mall, it was verified. Jasmine shared the identical Louis Vuitton purse she was clutching in the fan photo on her account shortly after. "Happy Valentine's Day, my hubby spoils me," she said as the caption. The fact that Brodus and Jasmine are back together after everything essentially validates what everyone had previously known. As Jasmine attempted to change the facts, Katarino's scandal broke out, resulting in several lovers and a backlash that almost put an end to her career. YouTuber Call Me Carson declared an indefinite hiatus from the platform on the 12th of March, 2020. "I'm taking a break indefinitely. This has been a difficult decision. But after considering some recent personal events and my own mental health, I've decided I need to take a moment to step away." And also citing antidepressants. For those concerned about me, I recently started antidepressants and have been on a whirlwind of emotion and pain in my personal life. I recently started seeing a counselor a few weeks ago. Until the 1st of April, when Reddit erupted with allegations that Katarino had cheated on him with Fitz, a close friend and Misfits Gaming member with over 5 million subscribers, no one was aware of the true situation. I think they are saying Kate may have cheated on Carson for Fitz, which I'm hoping did not happen. Carson cannot take that kind of stress right now, since he has been battling with his depression, which Carson confirmed with the sarcastic, "Ding ding ding, we have a winner." I really hope she didn't do this to him knowing how bad the situation he's in, because that would be a disgusting thing if she did. Carson responded with, they both knew. YouTuber Keemstar, who had been monitoring the story, then made it clear on the 12th of April that Katarino had been seeing her manager the entire time.
This might not be true. This is under the rumor category, people, so take it with a grain of salt. But what Carson was told was that Kate, the entire time she was dating Carson, had a boyfriend. That she was dating her manager the entire time. Wow.
2 days later, she released an update and apologetic video in which she acknowledged the accusations of adultery.
My relationship with Carson was very complicated. I had a boyfriend at the time, and neither Carson nor my boyfriend at the time knew about each other. And while I was clear with Carson that Carson and I were not in a relationship, I still led him on and ended up hurting Carson and my boyfriend at the time very badly in the process.
And stated that they were disoriented and perplexed.
And I was lost and confused, and I ended up hurting people that I cared about.
In a single day, a tagged video received tens of thousands of angry comments, 142,000 dislikes, and 651,000 views. What's the difference between Katarino and a motorbike? A motorbike cannot handle 5 dudes at the same time. The 12,000 idiots who liked this video are all her boyfriends. Since many people believed Kate was using her mental health as an excuse, Fitz's apology was likewise more well received than Kate's. I'm sorry, Carson. I hurt you, and I wasn't a good friend. I can only hope that someday you'll forgive me. I regret what I did, and I regret where we are. If you ever decide that I'm worthy of versing you in 8-Ball, I'll be here. Until then, I'm sure the wonderful friends you have around you will have your back. On the 15th of April, Carson apologized for the drama's public broadcast. It's been very difficult for me to watch everything unfold after I came out with the information I did on Reddit. It's my personal belief that I should have never made any of the information that's out now public. It was a private matter that should have stayed private. And I want to admit, I am at complete fault for it being in the public eye. He continued, to Kate and Fitz, I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you, and I'm sorry for putting your private lives on display for the world. It was the wrong decision, and I apologize. You did wrong, but you didn't deserve your careers jeopardized. I hope you both can become the people I want to see you as. Memes that made fun of their relationship swarmed Twitter after Katarino's lost and bewildered speech in a late April live was ridiculed before she left Twitch. Additionally, Katarino stops posting until 2021, but by then, fresh accusations had emerged. Carson was charged with cultivating fans who were underage this time.
And I picked up the phone and he was basically like, I have to tell you something. And then he told me that he did underage girls, and I think that he said that they were fans. And that was what I was told.
Cost him 120,000 members up to his the 26th of August Moving Ahead video, where he promised to donate all of his earnings for a year to charity.
For the next year, I plan to donate 100% of my profits to charity, with a different charity being the focus each month. Now, before you start thinking of this as an excuse to sweep things under the rug, that's not what this is. I'm doing this because I want to turn a negative situation with a lot of eyes on it into something positive that can help a lot of people.
Ultimately, he believed she had betrayed him. His breakdown became her public spectacle, and now they both bear the consequences. Demi Sucks chose a different path, rejecting everything even as the evidence began to mount against her. It all started when Speed introduced Aiden Ross to Demi Sucks in a live stream on the 1st of January, 2024.
Really?
So confused.
Oh, thank you, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
What am I supposed to do, bro?
What is this awkward? No, are you serious right now, bro?
Bro, what do I do?
Well, it's a McDonald's.
Wait, is it 12?
She soon started to appear frequently on Aiden's feeds, but when he was spotted with other women, including going out on a date with a blonde girl and even to a strip club, things changed. Demi was upset, commenting in real time and claiming that the entire thing was not slick.
After having such a really fun time and blast, and then I opened kick.com/,
adding Ross, and I see, you know, a beautiful blonde girl, and then I'm like, can't watch this anymore. So then I, you know, just took some time away from the stream, came back on, and saw that he was a strip club. Like, that was not swag.
However, after Aiden accused Demi of disclosing personal information about his new automobile on one of her own streams, what had begun as envy escalated. She and Aiden got into a heated dispute on the 8th of January, and in the middle of the night, Aiden threw her out of his house.
So I really don't appreciate that you showed that, and I'm just gonna hereby ask you to leave and go home and fly home because that was really tough.
Alright, I'll leave tomorrow morning.
No, you're gonna leave tonight.
Tonight? How the fuck am I? It's 1 a.m.
It's not my problem. You're gonna figure it out.
Alright, got it.
Then, the greatest twist appeared. Rumors that Demi had cheated on Aiden with fellow streamer Silky began to circulate on X on the 12th of February.
I think that's Demi right there. Chat, are you guys saying this is Demi in what racing? Same shirt? Let me see.
No, that's deep in.
I think it actually is the same shirt, but look. Look.
Like, how can you even see that?
Look, the big letters, look. I mean, bro, listen, bro. Last time I texted her, chat, she said she was out with her mom. All my life. And I don't know.
Demi and her companion Celine can be seen at an arcade in one of the clips. Celine also shared video of them hanging out with Silky that same evening. Fans conjectured that Demi had traveled covertly to Miami to meet up with Silky, even though she had earlier stated that she was going to see her mother. Aiden openly addressed the messy situation.
I was already on the way to Miami because I missed my flight to home. After that clip that was in the comm with Celine or whatever, I was like, bro, you made everything look weird. Like, I'm trying to sit there and talk to him. That's not true. And I was like, you know what? It's a good idea if I don't go. So I changed my flight. I woke up, saw the comm. Everyone was like, oh, she's trying to link with Silky. Not true. Like, because this is weird. I don't want to put myself in a weird position.
Silky and I spoke for an hour this morning. He told me the truth and everything I needed to know. The hurt I feel has nothing to do with them. It's got everything to do with the other person. I just pray for them. In a subsequent live response, Demi acknowledged that she was not entirely honest about what transpired and denied that they were ever truly dating.
I have nothing to say. Literally nothing to say. Okay, everyone's saying I cheated. We were not dating. We never dated. We never were dating.
She has since kept a quiet profile and distanced herself from the turmoil, concentrating on developing her own streaming business. Even though Demi made an effort to minimize her behavior and deny everything, Aaliyah's betrayal was too obvious for Speed to ignore. Speed first introduced Aaliyah as his high school crush in 2023 and began bringing her around on his streams. Fans enjoyed watching them laugh about and converse on his live streams as their chemistry developed over time.
Ask me again.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you miss me?
10.
And this occurred on a subsequent stream.
Yeah.
I miss you though, Aaliyah.
Do you really miss me? Because last time you kind of called me out my name, but I don't really think you want to talk about that.
Called you out your name. When?
You called me a cheater. You know I didn't cheat on you.
No, that's cool. Even if you did cheat on me, like even if you did, what's that word called? What is that word called?
Forgive me?
Yeah, I forgive you, you know?
Pointing to the future because Speed discovered Aaliyah had cheated on him on the 30th of November, 2023.
Take your hands up!
Touch him.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! My heart! Oh my god, my heart!
Kai Cenat was struck dumbfounded when Speed later joined him on FaceTime and showed him the receipts.
What's up, bro? I'm sorry for you, bro.
Bro, like, it's the friend.
Wait, did they kiss or no?
Yes, they kissed, bro, but I didn't even get a kiss. I didn't even get a kiss, Kai. I can't even get a 360.
Shortly later, Speed and Kai confronted Alia live on stream. She said that while she was intoxicated, the man had used her.
What do you not understand about this? Was not a consensual I want to kiss you and I like you. What is so hard to understand about it?
She claimed that she only went along with it to get him to go, not that she ever gave her consent.
Because you sat in my face for an hour and begged me to kiss you because I was leaving college and you wanted to kiss and I
begging.
You begged in my You begged in my face and told me to turn. I purposely FaceTimed my two friends, told them to stay on the phone with me because I didn't want you touching or trying to kiss me, and you told me to turn my camera off and put it on mute because you wanted to kiss me. Then sat in my face and begged for an hour before I made you leave. With no kiss.
Are you dead ass?
I'm dead ass.
Prior to Speed posing this specific query, the man attempted to explain himself with screenshots.
Into yourself.
Aaliyah, let me bunch in. You say you was passed out drunk, but in that picture he just showed.
Did he not?
But in that picture,
Look, she's on her phone.
According to Aaliyah, she should have been unconscious when the man displayed a photo of her on her phone.
Oh, she's on her phone. Then she's passed out. She's on her phone.
That's a second picture, you bro.
She's on her
phone.
phone.
What's wrong with you? So, are you trying to make excuses for the fact that you took me back to my room drunk still? Is that what you're trying to do?
Speed permanently severed his relationship with Aaliyah as the truth was revealed.
I'm not doing this anymore. Show Speed, bro. Fuck that, bro. Like, I met Ronaldo, my nigga. Like, fuck here, bro. And Ronaldo's my goal. And I know, like, Ronaldo wouldn't even act like this, bro. Like, Ronaldo wouldn't even go for this shit. So I'm not even going for that shit either, bro. So that's my straightforward, bro.
Stay safe.
All right.
What about you? All right.
When Oscar and Kira, also known as OK Baby, started their channel in 2015, they documented everything from hectic mornings with 4 children to childbirths. They eventually surpassed 1 million subscribers and developed a devoted following. However, their relationship was failing behind the scenes. They released the iconic YouTuber breakup video in early 2022.
Please clarify that I wasn't cheating.
Yeah, you weren't cheating.
Like,
you weren't cheating. You did a lot of things that bothered me. I wouldn't consider them full-blown cheating, but it was definitely lying.
She made a joke about having consoled another man despite the serious subject.
That big. Like, besides some attitude here and there. And comforting another guy because he was sad. Please clarify that I wasn't cheating.
Yeah, you weren't cheating.
Like,
which just increased the suspicion of the audience. She says some crazy things and is so blatantly manipulative that it is almost impossible to believe it is true.
on like how to sleep with girls or like know when a girl wants to. And
Jesus Christ. They are literally still married.
It just served to persuade the internet that she did. Clearly, she cheated on him. She tries so hard to protect her image here every time he talks and even tells him to go sleep with someone. You don't tell someone you've had 4 kids with to go sleep with someone else unless you already have or want to. Given her denial and the fact that she had become engaged to her best friend's ex-husband, I did not cheat on Oscar. We had a ton of problems behind the scenes and had a few times prior to this that we almost broke up, which also includes him leaving me. Only put the final nail in her coffin. She deserves an Oscar for acting like she loved this man for their entire relationship. Additionally, OK Baby formally closed its doors by February 2024 to keep Neon at her fingertips as Kira denied everything as her world fell apart. Because Sam became defensive right away when Neon's pals accused her of cheating.
You want to see the DMs or not?
What DMs? What are you talking about?
If there is. I'm saying if there is.
Let's do a relationship loyalty test right now. Let's swap phones.
We don't need to do this on our guys. Okay, you were just talking about today you don't want our relationship to go on shit. Let's be for real. Why are we doing this segment? Are you guys forcing him to do this segment right now?
We're not forcing him.
Alright, Mikhail, let's go outside, you can have my phone, and let's do this.
Instead, she ran to the restroom with her phone and remained there for far too long, despite her promise that they would switch phones off stream to clean the air.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, but I feel like
when I talk to a girl, follow girls.
Yeah, like if a person asks you, you just do it. You feel me? Like, man, it'll prove a nigga wrong even more. Like, man, here, we can check him. You feel me? There ain't nothing right there. It's like, you stupid.
Her passionate response only strengthened fans' conviction that she was guilty, as Neon had already forced her to take a lie detector exam in October 2023 to demonstrate her loyalty.
Have you been f***ed in the last 3 weeks?
No. Whoa! Get this off me now. I'm done. No, I'm actually done. Get this off me. I haven't had sex with anyone. I'm literally celibate. I fucking hate this thing. Get it off me now.
Later, Sam attempted to defend herself on a podcast.
Come on.
Okay.
Be honest. Did you cheat on him?
No.
Stop the cap.
Text, call, nothing?
Other men, no. I don't have time. Like, I'm constantly always with him. We're always streaming. We're always planning, like, for the next day. Like, the only reason I'm on my phone is to check his chat or, like, to check our, like, clips and stuff.
However, it backfired, and she was accused of manipulating Neon by others.
From women.
Men want pure girls. The very thing that you're trying to say, oh, I like Neon because he's pure. I think you like him more because he's pure and you can manipulate him and go ahead and monetize his audience.
I don't manipulate him. I've never manipulated him once. I've never tried to manipulate him once.
Crying on a polygraph when you got found to be told that
Those
you were
are
lying.
real emotions. You're going to call that manipulation?
Yes.
Then she was outright accused of cheating by Aiden Ross. He claimed that Sam Frank, Neon's lover, had flown a man to her hotel and had an affair with him.
Sam flew out a guy in Vegas, and they during when Rice Gum got swatted, and then they had breakfast that morning together. And I just wanted to know, man, you know, Neon is texting my phone saying, dude, Aiden, I promise you they just slept together. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's being in denial. Because obviously she's like, don't worry, Neon, we didn't fuck. We just slept together.
And you would think it would have ended there. Neon, however, refused to let go. Until he learned that Sam had gone skiing with some guys when he was recovering from serious surgery. Neon went off in their leaked text. Do you not understand that the snowboarding trip looks bad? I don't care if we're there to just snowboard. No one goes on a trip with guys whilst in a relationship.